The hour, 59 degrees on this December 31st, New Year's Eve 2024. We're joined this morning by Buddy Ingram, assistant pastor at Fairview Free Will Baptist Church over in Moody, Alabama. Buddy, good morning to you and Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year's to you.
You know, when I was a kid, we used to do these watch night services, and we'd sing, we'd preach, we'd eat, and we'd do it all over again. So you guys are doing a watch night service tonight, right?
Yes, sir. We're starting at 8 o'clock. Our special guest is going to be Bob Sellers from East Alabama. He sang several years from like 2011 to 2018 with the Kingsman Quartet.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Yes, and after that he decided he wanted to go solo. So that's what he's doing now.
Yeah, so where's the church located?
It is at 1804 Park Avenue in Moody, Alabama.
Okay. And you watch this show in the morning time, don't you?
Yes.
All right, we appreciate that. So what's going to be happening tonight?
Well, we're going to start about 8 o'clock. We're going to have some introduction songs. We may have a couple of our local people sing.
Mm-hmm.
Going to have Mr. Sellers come out, and he's going to put us on a concert. Maybe some preaching. We're going to have to take a break and have some snacks, and then start all over again, like you said a while ago.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Fairview Free Will Baptist Church.
We're a very small church, very loving church. That's what really got me and my wife involved to start with. We were out looking one day. It was a snowy day. Nobody much was having church except for Fairview. And we started going there and been there ever since.
So you guys lead the music there or something?
Yes, sir. I play bass guitar. She plays piano.
Okay. Do y'all sing?
She does.
Okay.
She's a very good singer.
Okay. All right. And we're talking with Buddy Ingram, assistant pastor. Now, who's the senior pastor there at the church?
Our senior pastor's name is Tommy Wright.
Okay.
He lives down on 280, kind of across from the summit. He's originally from Mississippi.
Okay.
And he moved over here, and it's a strange story. When he came to visit, he was going to a different church, and he says, "I don't want to go all the way across town. I'm going to find somewhere closer to come." And he's been with us ever since.
Wow. Fantastic. Fairview Free Will Baptist Church, a watch night service starting about 8 o'clock tonight. And you know, Buddy, we used to do this a lot. You don't see that very often now.
We don't. It's a shame. But folks just don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, man, you got different things they're doing, I guess, and stuff like that. So from this area, how do they get to the church?
From this area, you go up to the second Leeds exit. You know, everybody probably knows where the Buc-ee's is.
Oh, yeah.
You go up to the... That's the first Leeds exit. You go up to the second Leeds exit.
That's on 20, right?
Yes. And you go to the Popeyes. You hang a left, go out past a four-way stop, and we're just right, maybe a half a mile past that, on the left-hand side.
You've been to Buc-ee's a few times, haven't you?
I've been there a couple of times.
So, Buddy, what got you started in church?
I was raised in church. My mama made sure that we were in church from the time we were born. That ain't to say that I didn't stray a little bit during my young adult life, but God had mercy on me, and He brought me back. And if somebody asked me 25 years ago, would you be preaching? I'd probably say, ain't no way in this world. But
God had another plan.
God had another plan, and He was very merciful to me.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Bob a little bit. You mentioned he sang with the Kingsmen for a number of years, and he's no stranger to. He's been around several churches in this area the last few years. He's a great singer and a wonderful human being.
Well, I've talked to him a couple of times. He seems like he's got a little bit of a humorous side to him.
He does. He does.
But he was like I was telling you earlier, he went to the University of Alabama. He had been singing with his mom and his sister for a while, when he was in his growing up years. He met and married his high school sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's had a very adventurous life. Not everyone can be on the road. And he done it for about 7 or 8 years. So, that he's met a lot of folks, been a lot of places.
Yeah, the Kingsmen, one of the more popular groups in Southern gospel music, and he will be at Fairview Free Will Baptist Church tonight, the Watch Night service, and they're going to sing and pray in the new year, and the church located at 1804 Park Avenue in Moody, and everybody's welcome to attend. And could you give your phone number in case people get...
Okay, my phone number on my cell phone is 205-602-9010.
So have y'all had Watch Night services before, or is this the first one you've had?
We've had them before. When we first started this at this church, there was another fella that is no longer with us, had it. He was doing all the singings.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Steve Day. And one day he just says, "Man, you know more folks than I do. You take it."
There you go.
So
Wow.
I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, so it starts at 8 o'clock tonight. You're going to have a break in there and a few snacks and stuff like that. But really, we've got a new president coming in next year,
Yes,
in January, and a lot of changes in America, and certainly we need to pray for sure.
Oh, yeah. This nation is in need of a lot of prayer.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And we're going to be doing that tonight at Fairview Free Will Baptist Church over in Moody, Alabama, just off of I-20 there. You can't miss that one, and you can be a part of it. And I don't know who else is having Watch Night service. I hadn't heard of many that are having them this year, but it's going to be a good night for it. The weather's going to be nice. And church is located at 1804 Park Avenue in Moody, Alabama. We're joined by Buddy Ingram, the assistant pastor there, and the music leader, he and his wife as well. So tell me about some of the music you like to sing, or your wife likes to sing.
Well, she was raised on Southern gospel. When in her younger years, she traveled with a group. They never made it extremely big, but they'd done a lot of traveling. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, that's one of them. When I first met her, that was the thing that really attracted me to her. I said, she sings like an angel. And I've told her a time or two, I said, if I had a recording studio, she would have been signed on a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. So who is some of your favorite Southern gospel groups?
I love Greater Vision.
Mm-hmm. Gerald Wolfe's a great songwriter too, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Well, he said he's wrote a couple of songs. Some of his other staff have wrote a whole lot of.
Yeah.
He said, I think he said one time that he wrote one and he didn't want to talk about it. But yeah, he's a good. I like him. I like some of what they call country gospel. Mm-hmm. The cowboy style gospel.
Yeah.
I was raised on, my daddy raised me on country music, and it's kind of stuck a little bit.
Talk about the church a little bit. First Free Will Baptist Church. Maybe people don't know anything about Free Will Baptist. How do y'all worship?
Well, we believe that Jesus was born of a virgin. He grew up. He ministered for right about 3.5 years. He bled on the cross. He resurrected, and he is now ready to accept us if we'll ask him into our lives. He's ready to take us in. I always pray that if folks don't know him, that he would speak to their hearts and let them know that he wants them to be part of his family. And I believe that if anyone will just accept him That's all he asks, is somebody to accept him. I was hearing, I think it was yesterday, it says, you don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have a big name. You just have to be a willing vessel.
Yeah.
And if you'll ask him into your life and ask him to lead you the way that he wants you to do, he will.
Now, you preach as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I usually do every Wednesday night.
Okay.
Our senior pastor does Sunday, and I do Wednesday night.
Okay. All right. And what time are your church services?
Okay, Sunday morning, Sunday school's at 10. Worship is around 11. Sunday night, 5 o'clock. Wednesday night, 6:30.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming this morning, buddy, and tell us all about what's going to be happening tonight at the church.
Well, we're gonna start up about 8 o'clock. We're gonna let Bob Sellers sing. We may have a little preaching. We're gonna have some snacks about midway through, and we're gonna pray the old year out and the new year in.
So you're telling me that at midnight
we're supposed to be praying.
you're going to be there, right?
Yes.
All right.
I might be halfway asleep, but I'll be there.
Oh, Buddy Ingram, assistant pastor at Fairview Free Will Baptist Church in Moody, Alabama, 1804 Park Avenue. Just get on I-20 and get off at second?
Second lead exit.
Second lead exit. You can't miss it, and be a part of that if you possibly can tonight. Buddy, thank you for coming, and appreciate you watching the show as well.
I enjoy it.
And Happy New Year to you and your family.
Happy New Year to you.
All right, that's Buddy Ingram from Fairview Free Will Baptist Church in Moody. Their watch night service tonight. Final check on the weather forecast. We say goodbye on this New Year's Eve 2024.